Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the channel. Before I begin, here are my disclaimers. Today I am going to give you an update about WUXI BIO interim report. WUXI Biologics provides a wide range of businesses and services including contract research, development, manufacturing organization, platforms consultation services on biopharmaceutical technology, international sales, contracting services testing and development of testing technology sales, and marketing services for medicals and biologics production, and sale of medicals, biologics, clinical and manufacturing services, vaccine contract development and manufacturing organization, CDMO, services investment activities, material supplier services. These services are offered across various regions, including China, North America, Europe, Singapore, Japan, South Korea, and Australia. The surge in WUXI Biologics stock price by 229.09% in the past year can be attributed to a combination of factors. The company's robust financial results, including a 9.6% revenue growth and 14.4% increase in adjusted EBITDA, have been driven by its strategic business expansions and capacity additions. The expansion of its MF Gelavan facility in Massachusetts and manufacturing sites in Europe has enhanced the company's operational flexibility and margins. Additionally, WUXI Biologics' asset management strategy, such as the transfer of its Dundalk, Ireland facility to MSD International GmbH, has improved its vaccine CDMO services and focus on high-margin projects. The positive market sentiment within the biotech sector, fueled by policy support and licensing deals in China, has also contributed to the company's growth. Furthermore, the global biologics manufacturing market is projected for significant growth, driven by increasing demand for various biologics, with contract manufacturing playing a dominant role. While concerns surrounding the BIOSECURE Act in the U.S. may pose some risks, WUXI Biologics CEO has noted that the proposed legislation had stalled in Congress as of early 2025, and the company is adapting to become more resilient. Overall, the combination of strong financial performance, strategic business expansions, and favorable market environment has led to the substantial increase in WUXI Biologics' stock price. The primary drivers of revenue growth or decline can be summarized as follows. Revenue growth. The company's revenue has grown significantly due to the advancement of clients' biologics through the development process, which contributed a 16.1% increase in revenue. Additionally, the implementation of integrated CRDMO platforms and strategic initiatives such as Follow and Win the Molecule and Global Dual Sourcing have secured new projects and increased revenue. The growth of research services, revenue from cutting-edge technologies, and the utilization of existing and newly expanded capacities have also contributed to the increase in revenue. Furthermore, the company's biologics segment has seen a 4.8% increase in revenue, while the XDC segment has experienced a significant growth of 64.9%. The trade and other receivables have increased by 23.7%, and inventories have risen by 8.8%. Revenue decline. On the other hand, the company's early-phase services have seen a decline of 29.6% in revenue. Additionally, the CRDMO services revenue has decreased by RMB 280,273, minus 39% decline. Overall, the company's revenue growth can be attributed to its strategic initiatives and investments in capabilities and capacity, while the decline in revenue is primarily due to the decrease in early-phase services and CRDMO services revenue. Net income and profit margins experienced significant growth in 2025. The financial performance of the company has shown a notable improvement in 2025. Net income increased by 54.8% from RM 780,310 in 2024 to RM 756,611 in 2025, indicating a substantial growth in revenue and profitability. Profit margins have also seen an upward trend, with gross profit margin rising from 39.1% to 42.7%, and net profit margin increasing from 20.8% to 27.7%. This improvement can be attributed to the company's efforts in cost savings and efficiency enhancements through the implementation of WUXI Biologics Business System, WBS, and digitalization initiatives. However, it is worth noting that adjusted net profit margin decreased slightly from 29.7% to 28.5%, which may indicate some adjustments made to the financial reporting. Nevertheless, the overall trend suggests a positive shift in the company's financial performance, driven by its strategic efforts to improve operational efficiency and reduce costs. The company is generating a significant amount of positive operating cash flow. In the 6 months ending June 30, 2025, the net cash from operating activities reached RMB 1,806,754, a substantial increase from RMB 1,302,119 in the same period last year. This indicates that the company's operations are generating sufficient funds to cover its expenses and investments, resulting in a positive operating cash flow. The company's debt level and interest expenses have undergone significant changes. Initially, the total borrowings increased by 3.7% from RMB 1,636.2 million to RMB 1,732.7 million. However, a closer look reveals that interest expenses have fluctuated. On one hand, interest expense increased by plus 15.4 million, 22.6% in some instances. On the other hand, total interest expenses decreased from RMB 105,166 to RMB 92,015, and from RMB 99,515 to RMB 91,529. Furthermore, interest expenses on lease liabilities increased from RMB 83,000 in 2024 to RMB 154,000 in 2025. These mixed signals indicate that the company's debt level and interest expenses have undergone significant changes, but the overall trend is not clear-cut. The company's financial performance varied across different segments and regions. The standout performers were the GBR business unit, protein production service, bispecific antibodies segment, pre-IND services, late-phase services and commercial manufacturing, biologics segment, XDC segment, North America, and the rest of the world, which showed significant growth or improvement. On the other hand, early-phase services experienced a decline of 29.6%, while others saw only minimal growth of 4.5%. The PRC region also reported a decline in revenue. These underperforming segments and regions will require attention to improve overall financial performance. Management's outlook and strategy. The company is focusing on sustainable growth through effective capital management and cash flow management. To achieve this, they are implementing stringent credit control measures to reduce impairment losses and minimizing foreign currency risks through forward contracts. They are also expanding their business through leased facilities and offices with diverse funding sources, while investing in enhancing capabilities and capacity. Additionally, the company is committed to returning value to shareholders by reducing share count or canceling treasury stock. Management is prioritizing employee equity through share-based compensation and granting share options as incentives for high-caliber employees to attract valuable human resources. Overall, their strategy emphasizes prudent financial management, strategic expansion, and talent acquisition. The company's financial summary reveals that it has engaged in share buybacks over the past 2 years. In 2024, a total consideration of RMB 1,234,390 was paid for this purpose, while in 2025, the amount was RMB 1,031,664. Concerns about inventory buildup and supply chain disruption exist. The financial summary highlights a pressing concern regarding the accumulation of excessive inventory levels. This issue is explicitly mentioned on pages 28 and 79, indicating a significant problem that needs attention. The buildup of inventory can lead to wasted resources, reduced cash flow, and decreased efficiency in supply chain management. If left unaddressed, this issue may disrupt the entire supply chain, resulting in further complications for the company's operations and profitability. That concludes the financial summary for WUXI Bio. Feel free to comment below, and I will be happy to answer them when possible.